As of you guys know, I went live last night before I went to bowling, and it went pretty smoothly. Way better than I expected. I don't know how to bring this up to you guys the proper way, or at least a clean way. I was just gonna write it out and kind of verbalize what I wrote, but that doesn't sound like it's coming from the heart. Within the last few days and during bowling for the past 3 weeks, I haven't been myself at all. I don't know if it's by being stuck indoors or just losing my mind a little bit. Recently, I have gone through a roller coaster of emotions. And I don't really know where it's coming from. I have gone through one of the hardest times I've gone through in many years, around June. And that was where I was hitting my peak. And 2 nights ago, I went out with my friends to meet up with some people that they know. I found out something that my parents knew for a long time, and I knew for myself, and I tried to get out of my comfort zone. And so normally, when I get into public places and I try to, I try to communicate, it doesn't go very well. It doesn't. I don't go close to them. I don't shake their hand. Even without this whole situation, I don't touch hands on hand. I don't communicate. I walk away. And I leave it there. I don't try to be rude. That's where I have my parents communicate with them and explain to them. I do not like communicating to new people at all. And I found out to myself, I can't go out in public without my parents sometimes. I am 23 and I still rely on my parents. I don't blame anybody but myself for what I did the other day. And I'm realizing a lot more and a lot more and a lot more that I don't think I'll be ready anytime soon. I don't know why. I get it. I'm mentally disabled. I may not seem it. I may not look like it. But I am. I've said this many times to you guys live. I've made a ton of videos that I am about what I am, and I don't understand. I don't get it, you know. I know I need to shave a little bit here. And it's just disappointing. I'm realizing more and more the longer that I sit around on my ass and do nothing about it. And the problem is, I have nothing right now. I don't feel work ready at the moment. I don't have the motivation to go search around. I've tried over across the street, over in my area, inside the plaza. Nobody will take me. I am one of those people that are mentally disabled that realizes situations more than the rest. And during this whole pandemic, I'm too scared to go find something else right now. And after I realized with my last place that I worked, I was not ready. After realizing more and more stuff as I went along, which is where it came into a conflict with my boss, where I quit and she fired me at the same time. And it wasn't due to anything with me, it was a personal situation that I cannot bring up because it's not something to do with me. But even if that didn't come up, it was getting to that point that I was going to quit because of the stress and just the situation I was in. It was just too much for me. I've tried a area down almost 20 minutes away from me where it was a restaurant, and it was just, I don't know. If it didn't shut down, I probably would be still working there as we're speaking now. But it was shut down due to situations that I don't really remember. I think it was lack of money or intake or something like that. But because of that area being shut down, I was workless for almost 2.5 years. I think. I think as of right now, it would have been 2.5 years that I would have been workless. I don't consider my last job anything right now. I try not to remember it. I try to leave it out of my system. And then, now that I'm in a situation again, I'm realizing that I'm getting back into my roller coaster again, where I don't know where to sit. I'm losing my touch of everything that I could have wanted. Not even video games sometimes help me. And that's what I said last time on why I've been taking breaks. And that's not even fucking helping me. I'm losing the touch in my bowling. Normally I'm averaging around 170, 175. And I'm barely pushing even a 150. And it's just decreasing as I'm going now. Yeah, it's probably because of my bowling. It's probably because of my ball. But even then, it was just, I normally find ways of getting around that. And it's just depressing. Especially what I'm going through with something else that I wish I could bring up to get it out of my system. But if I bring it up, it would be putting me under risk. And with that whole situation, on top of me being workless and then the pandemic, and it's just so much bullcrap that I'm put into. And it's putting my family under a lot of stress. And then it puts me under stress that I'm seeing my own father being depressed because of me. He's not as bad as my mother is, but just seeing that he's confused just hurts me mentally. I've done so much to help many people. I've done so much to support others. If you could ask everybody that I know, they would say that I'm one of the sweetest, nicest, kindest people, most genuine person you could ever meet. Except for some of the people that are innocent as living hell. But honestly, I couldn't stress that enough. That The nicest people get treated the worst. And the people that cause the most annoying shit get treated like goddamn princes and princesses and freaking kings and queens. You could be the biggest asshole, biggest scumbag, biggest shit bag. I don't know what else to say. And nothing will come against you. Nothing. I just don't understand. You know? Sometimes it's just bullcrap. I'm not trying to rant. I'm just trying to tell you guys how I feel right now. I'm trying also not to cry on camera either. It's just fucking crazy. I just don't know what to do. I don't. Any of my tactics that I could do right now to help my stress and help my just my sadness, it just doesn't work anymore. I'm just in a situation I just don't know how to get out of. For right now, I'm going to leave you guys off right now. I'm going to do a part 2, probably when I feel more motivated. But I just wanted to catch my feelings of right now and how my mental state is. And just go from there. Alright? Let me know if you guys want to hear part 2. But I'm going to try writing something down more. I just wanted to give my heart a time to speak instead of me just making a video and just going from there. Because since I've been just making it where I'm okay, and then behind the scenes I'm just freaking depressed as fuck. But either way, thank you guys for hearing me out. I'm sorry that I'm making a video like this and making a video where I'm really out there. But you guys are always worried, and I'm like, I'm fine. But right now, I'm not. Not at all. And I don't think I'll ever be until things start lightening up. Thank you guys so much for watching. And Ragers, out. And I love you all.